morning. So today the discussion, I will give you some general guidelines for the journal bearing design. What are the procedures, systematic procedure? Maybe slightly flexible, but these are the important guidelines. Based on the situation, you can have a flexibility also in the design, real design of the journal bearing. Number one, bearing length by using the ratio L by D from the data book. So if the diameter is mentioned, suppose you fix the L by D ratio from the data book, you can calculate length of the bearing. Number two, check bearing pressure W. P is equal to W by L into D. W is the load, L is the length of bearing, D is the diameter of journal or shaft. So this P you can calculate because the load will be mentioned or not load will be known, and the length of bearing and the L by D ratio I already told you. D may be knowing, or you'll get the from the measurement. So this P you have to allowable pressure, bearing pressure will be available in the data book. Once you calculate the small p or allowable pressure or bearing pressure, you have to check with the data book value. Number three, lubrication temperature. Normally the ambient temperature or atmospheric temperature is known, but the operating temperature, some design questions they will be mentioning. If it is not mentioned, you can choose a value between around 25 degrees centigrade to maybe 65 degrees centigrade. Here it is written 26.5 to 60. Slightly, you can slightly have a flexible range also, maybe 25 degree, 26 degree to 65 degree, even up to 70 degree. But normally 55 or 60 degree is the value normally during the design calculation we are fixing for the operating temperature. Number four, determine the operating value Zn by P. Zn by P I told you it's a bearing characteristic number. Z based on the operating temperature you have to select from the data book. N will be mentioned, or you have to get from the real case by measurement or experimentation, or P, small p is the calculated value in step number 2. So Zn by P you have to calculate, and this value again from the data book. So for that bearing you have to check whether it is coming in the range or not. If it is not coming in the range, you have to change some of the data, either operating temperature or dimension of the bearing slightly. Again you have to see that number 4, Zn by P value calculated is almost approximately matching with the value mentioned in the data book for that bearing. Number 5, assume a clearance ratio C by D. This is needed for the calculation of C, clearance value. So suppose you fix the clearance value C by D from the data book, automatically the value of C you can calculate from by knowing the value of D, because I told you D is already known. Number 6, determine the coefficient of friction by using the relation discussed. There are a lot of empirical relations. The relations are mentioned in the data book also, nothing to by heart, nothing to memorize, but using that equation directly from the data book, mu for viscosity, you can substitute to all the parameters. Finally, you have to calculate the mu, coefficient of friction. Number 7, determine the heat generated. Number 8, determine the heat dissipated. 7 and 8 are the heat balance procedure. I told you the heat during the rotation, the heat will be generated, may be accumulated or will be dissipated. Everything is possible based on the numerical value of heat generated and heat dissipated. So the equilibrium, theoretically, not exactly theoretical way, but practical way, almost equilibrium should be maintained during the operation of the rotation, operation of the bearing. And if the speed is very high, normally the heat will be more, because the friction value may change, rotation speed may change, the power loss may change, lot of reasons are there. So our procedure during the bearing design is very simple. We have to see that we have to ensure that by calculation during the design itself, we have to see that heat generator should be equal to heat dissipated. Even it is slightly high, we have to say the comment that the remaining balance heat will be dissipated by means of cooling. Heat generated this is the method of calculation of heat generated, mu into W into V, where mu is the coefficient of friction only calculated using the data book equation or empirical relations. W is the load and will be mentioned, or you have to get the data from during the experimentation or real case, or V is the peripheral speed of the shaft or bearing that you can calculate using the equation pi dn by 60, where pi is dimensional number, d is the diameter of the journal or shaft, n is the speed of the shaft or journal. Sorry, journal is not rotating, I committed a mistake. D is the diameter of the shaft or journal is correct. Up to that it is correct. But next n I express n, I committed a mistake. N is the rotation speed RPM of the shaft, not for the bearing. It's a mistake. Sorry. Because everybody knows that the bearing is stationary. Mu WB by J. J is the mechanical equivalent of heat that is available in the data book. So mu once you calculate, you substitute mu, W and V means you will be getting the heat generated in the form of kilocalorie or watts. Hello. അതെ ഫാദറാണ്. ഇന്ന് വൈകുന്നേരം മടക്കാൻ ഞങ്ങൾ നോക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അല്ല പക്ഷെ കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ആയത് 71,000 അല്ല, ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ 41,000 അല്ലേ നമ്മൾ അടക്കേണ്ടത്? 41. അത് വേണം. അത് കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വിളിക്കാം. പിന്നെ അതാണ് കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ആയത്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എൻ്റർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ 41 ഇയർ മാത്രമേ കാണിക്കുള്ളൂ അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, ഓക്കെ, വെരി ഗുഡ്, വെരി ഗുഡ്. അതാണ് കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ആയത്. അപ്പൊ ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നോക്കാം, ഇന്നോ നാളെയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മൺഡേ, ബിഫോർ മൺഡേ വിൽ പേ. ബിഫോർ മൺഡേ. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു. Sorry, a small disturbance came. Sorry. Actually, our generation people are not very much believing this type of process, online class and all. But according to the system and rule now, it's a special extraordinary time, COVID time. We have to depend on this, especially for mechanical engineering. Yesterday I received one mail from KTU. They are asking different questions. Actually, it was a survey. I clearly indicated that mechanical, other branch I am not bothered about. I belong to mechanical. You are my students. But based on the government rule, university rule and management rule, we have to act. Normally speaking, this is an extra time when people are all helpless. Teachers are helpless, students are helpless, management is helpless, government is helpless. In that we are surviving now. So only that aspect only I am believing this type of online class and explanation. But normally speaking, mechanical students are least benefited by means of this type of process. Nobody's mistake. Please understand, it is nobody's mistake. That's why when you are getting some other video recording or video online class from other faculty, they may be 100% perfect. I know that I am taking in a different way. I know that my students, what is the capacity, potential, all this process, how it is benefited. Main core area I am explaining. Suppose some disturbance came also, it is my part. I am not belonging to youth generation. We are did not handle our mechanical students so far. Very capable students, potential students, like this method. We have followed some other method. So this is nobody's mistake. Please cooperate. I am told I've spent 2 minutes for you because in between the explanation one phone call came. That's why. Sorry. Now we will continue. HD is equal to, sorry, now heat generator I gave an idea and then guideline and the numerical calculation procedure also. No confusion, I hope, no confusion. Like that you have to calculate heat dissipated also. C into A into TB minus TA. Any student, can you answer how, why, what is the basic equation for this? Okay, we will see later. This very simple equation. Normally, everybody in 8th standard physics student also know that heat is equal to m into Cp into delta T. I have written this equation in another way, C into A into TB minus TA. What I am telling is, what expression I am explaining here, C into A into TB minus TA is nothing but it is also equivalent to m into Cp into delta T. Delta T, TB minus TA. Cp, that is capital C constant, and Cp, m is taken as unity. Mass is taken as unity. For unit quantity, you can calculate dissipated amount of heat. C is here, it is expressed as heat dissipation coefficient. It is maybe equivalent to our Cp, and A projected area, because there is 4-dimensionally tallying Tb and Ta bearing surface temperature and the surrounding temperature, ambient temperature or atmospheric temperature, that you have to segregate. If it is exposed to atmosphere, nothing wrong. Ambient temperature and atmospheric temperature will be almost equal. If it is not exposed to atmosphere, please see that mechanical students, you may be knowing more than me. We are exercised several times in up to 8th semester. So no meaning to explain the difference between ambient and atmospheric temperature. Ambient means temperature related to exposed to system, exposed to atmosphere. Sorry. Ambient temperature means the temperature related to whatever system or area is exposed to that. Atmospheric means temperature related to atmospheric pressure. If the atmospheric pressure changes, atmospheric temperature also changes. That's the reason we are fluid mechanics student can clearly tell that he can boil his water at room temperature. Normally, what is our boiling temperature you have studied is 100 degrees centigrade. But if you clearly observe a fluid mechanics theory, without any confusion, you can tell that your water taken in a vessel, you can boil at room temperature, because it is a play between temperature and pressure. So here the equation, I hope, is very clear. C into A into TB minus TA. C you can take from the data book. A is a geometry, may be mentioned partially. Other things you can calculate. TB, either you have to give, you have to be given. TA also you can assume or you can take from the data book. TB is our bearing surface temperature. That maybe by assumption or from the data indirectly you have to take anyway to reach the value of TB. That during the numerical calculation you will understand more. Now C value is during several experimental relations, lot of values are mentioned. One value, for example, unventilated bearing 0.002 to 0.006 mentioned. You need not by heart this value. All these data are available in the data book. Unless otherwise not mentioned in the university questions, they will mention the value of C.